see it's Jonathan Agger, fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by beefy Liam Smith. Liam, huge news a couple of days ago. You signed with Boxer and Sky Sports. Just talk me through why you decided to do that.
I just had to look through what offers I had, and it made the most sense to me.
I mean, just going back to April, what a fight, what a win over Jessie Vargas. Just sum it up for me. I feel like because the main event was so good, people should have been kind of talking about that fight as well. But it was a crazy fight.
Yeah, obviously the main event deserved every bit of credit it got. You know, a top fight with two of the best females in boxing, as well as these two are here today. But yeah, for myself, it was a good performance, and it was one that I thought I'd do, and eventually I've done it.
So going into the fight, you're very confident of winning, but so was he. Did he present you anything that surprised you, or was he what you expected?
Yeah, what I was expecting. You know, a very good fighter, but a fighter that was too small, and that's eventually what it was. He was a very good fighter, former 2-weight world champion, but I knew I was too big and too strong at 154.
How much of a statement do you think it was stopping such an accomplished fighter like him?
Yeah, I'm happy with that, because like you look at his record, it's a privilege for him. He's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, Bradley, Mikey Garcia, now Liam Smith, and only I stopped him. So I take great pride in that, and I thought I could do it, and I did do it.
And looking to the future, obviously Chris Eubank Jr is the name that people are talking about, but is that fight likely to happen next, or do you think there'll be a few more before it?
I hope it's sooner rather than later, but you know, it's got to be next or the one after, or it's not going to happen at all. I've done a two-fight deal, or you know, two with an option matchroom, and with Boxer, and you know, we're going to see how it plays out. It's very easy to make. If he wants to fight, it's simple. So it's down to Adam, Ben, and whoever else at Boxer to see if they can make it, and if they want that fight.
Would you like it to build a bit? Maybe you have one fight, he has one fight on the same card, and you build it up?
No, we don't. I don't think it needs building. The two of us are established names now in British boxing, so that fight doesn't need building. Everyone's talking about it now. What's the point in having one fight beforehand? You know what I mean? So if the fight's going to happen, just let it happen. It doesn't need building.
And what do you think would happen if you fight Chris Eubank Jr?
Liam Smith wins. I'm confident in that fight. I've always said I'm confident in that fight. So, you know, I feel like it can be done.
And just two more. AJ against Usyk, the rematch coming up. How do you see it going?
Very interesting. I think it all depends on what Joshua turns up. I think if Joshua turns up, puts it right on Usyk, and makes Usyk fight, you know, 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes each round, then he's got a massive chance. I think if he tries to outbox Usyk like he did last time, you can't outbox Usyk. You know, if they're both the same size, Usyk's a big favourite. You know what I mean? So Joshua's got to use his size.
And Canelo against Golovkin, the third fight. Which way do you see it going?
Canelo wins, and he wins well.
Brilliant. Liam Smith, appreciate your time.